guys, Rivet here. Welcome back to another episode of Cube World. If everyone's doing well, taking care. Oh man, feels good to be back in the world of the Cube. It has been a while. It's been a couple of weeks for me. In the interim, since I last recorded Cube World, I have traveled to another country and spent 10 days in an amazing location. So, yeah, if you didn't know or whatever, at the end of the month, I needed to do a visa run, so I needed to update and get a new visa for Thailand. So instead of just going across the border and spending a day or two, I ended up going to Siem Reap in Cambodia, and I went there for 10 days. Just because I wanted to see it, and also I'd heard great things. Wanted to go see Angkor Wat. There's a bunch of stuff that I wanted to do. So I got there. It was like an 8 or 9 hour bus drive to get there. It was kind of fun because you left Bangkok in the morning, about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, roughly around there. I don't know, 1 or 2. We ended up in at the border. And so if you're used to the West, you do the border crossing. Like for me, usually it's just like I go to the United States from Canada, you just show your passport, blah, 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 you're done, you know, it's good. Here, you have to get your visa, you got to get an exit on your visa. So leaving Thailand, you had to go through the Thai customs, their border inspectors, or guards, whatever you want to call it. And then you enter a section of land, it's basically no man's land, you're in no country. And it's like 500 meters or something, and then you go up a set of stairs, and you wait in line, and you get into Cambodia. It was a $35 fee to get the visa for the month in Cambodia, and that's U.S. They charge a fee. My understanding is because it kind of offsets the taxes and whatnot. So I didn't have any issues doing that. It made no bother to me to spend the money. You know, it was like, you know what, I'm here for a while. Oh, dear God. Stop it. I don't need you to... No. Moves. Just leave that man alone. He's angry. Did you kill him? No, we did hardly any damage to him. So, yeah, I didn't have any issues paying the border fee. It was fine. So, the company I used to... I took a bus. It was like a tour bus type of thing. And... they had like a thing for additional $5 US. They could expedite your process for getting your visa. And I'd heard horror stories about getting the visas, so I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to do that. Where are we going? Wow, I have like completely gone the wrong way. So anyway, yeah, I paid the $5, got the visa, got into Cambodia. It was interesting because, you know, I've been in Thailand for the past few months, so I have a certain expectations for how things are here, right? So I'm used to a certain lifestyle, how things are. And so I was expecting it to be a lot different in Cambodia, and it wasn't terribly different. It was, you know, still... felt fairly the same. What did I get? Iron axe. That is going to do 0 for me. Like I knew I was in another country, but it like the style of buildings looked a little different. The language sounded a little different to me. The food was hugely different. When I got there the first day, I think I got in like around 6 p.m. Checked into my hotel that I'd booked in advance. I had a room without air conditioning. I was paying $8 a day for a hotel room, so I was like, hey, we're good. I think it was like $14 or $15 a day if I wanted to get AC. And the thing was, it was just like, when I booked it, they said they'll assign the room to you when you check in. So I could have ended up with an AC room or not, right? So I just was like, we're gonna gamble. We're going to gamble. And, you know, some would say I lost. I would say I won. I really enjoyed it. The room was cute. It was quaint. It was weird. I just thought it was fun. It was a ton of fun. It was like honestly, if I was doing live streaming, the room was perfect because it was the exact same color of green that you get for when you're doing green screens. So like it was hilarious. That it was a fun room. Their internet was actually really good. But here's the thing. Again, like I mentioned, it was a fan room, no air conditioning. So I did not enjoy my computer that week at all. Average temperature during the day was about 34. One night it went down to 21 degrees. The rest of the time it hovered around 25. So the fan made you comfortable. It was fine. But to sit and play at my computer was uncomfortable. And so I didn't bother. And it was fine. You know, I was there to explore the city and not play video games and not do anything else. So I ended up, I recorded, I think, 12 videos that week while I was there. I mean, I was in town to do just that. I was there to make videos, make recordings, and to make something, you know, that I'm trying to start a travel vlog channel, right? So the more content you make, the more eyes on it. You know, it was making sense. Yeah, I ended up making 12 videos while I was there in 10 days. So it was good. I felt really proud of myself. I accomplished a lot. Like I mentioned before, one of the things that I wanted to do was to go and visit Angkor Wat. It's a religious area. It's one of the oldest in, I do believe it's one of the oldest in Southeast Asia, created in the 1200s. It's a Buddhist temple or religious area, and it's a huge piece of land. The cost to go was like, I think $37 US for the day. And then you'd have to get a tuk-tuk and all that, and you have to get a driver for the day. It was like another $15, $16. So I was looking at $50 for the day. Not exorbitant, you know, I've budgeted in stuff like that. It would have been fine. But as I was in Siem Reap and I was just, you know, enjoying the city, I just said to myself, it's like, you know what? You should probably take a look to see, you know, what life is like here. Like, you know, take a look at some apartments, because I already know what it looks like in Thailand, but I don't know what it looks like in Cambodia. So I went to a real estate agent. They had the Desolate Hills. They had a bunch of apartments on their site, and the realtors there, they actually will take you out. You know, you ride in the tuk-tuk, they take you out for an hour or two, however many places you want to go see, and you just go and take a look at them. And so I took a day to go through their website to choose places, and I was looking at $200 to $250 US a month, because, you know, I figured that that's a reasonable price to pay. So I thought, you know what, that you know, let's go take a gander. And oh man, I'm glad I took a gander. It was gorgeous. The apartments were amazing, well beyond what I was expecting. What is that? That's okay. That's the grotto that I was at. This is something else that I haven't been to yet. Yeah, so they had really nice, you know, updated Western-looking apartments. All of them came with internet, maid service a lot of times, garbage, and all that kind of stuff. The only thing you have to pay for is your... Sorry, did I get something? Scratched fire boots. Okay. I got boots. And they're white, so they're not worth my time. So yeah, the apartments were really cool. Like, I really thought that it was, they were way better than I was expecting. And I really, really, really killed every cow. Well, I went to hit the wrong key, but that's okay. Dead cows are good. So yeah, I went to Siem Reap to kind of get away from Bangkok, and I've been having problems with pollution and feeling isolated, and there's a myriad of things that have been happening to me in Bangkok. And you know, 99% of them are all me, my problems that I have to deal with. But when I got to Cambodia, I ended up meeting a bunch of folks. There's a huge expat community there. and like I can get work there. The visas are easier to deal with. Like I can go and pay for 6 months instead of having to do a run each month. So I was like, oh, and I was already sitting on the fence before I went and looked at the apartments. And then I looked at the apartments and I was like, son of a bitch. So I came back to Bangkok and told my landlord that I'm not going to be here next month. So I've made a conscious decision to uproot myself and to set off to Cambodia. And I'm kind of stoked and kind of scared. It was always on my list of places to go to, and it was on my list, the short list I had of places that I would probably end up staying, because I knew beforehand that the visas were better there, easier to maintain. But I didn't understand was how amazing it was there. Every day I got up with energy. Like I said, I filmed 12 videos there. I've been back in Thailand for a week. 0. I think I've done one little short. I've tried to go out and film a couple of them. Just nothing works. I thought, okay, my motivation's back. I'm making videos, and I get back to Thailand, I shouldn't say Thailand because I'm in Bangkok. But yeah, I went out one day to do a couple of videos, and just nothing hit. Like I had a couple of things that I was wanting to do, and like everything about it was just not working. And I'm like, So, I am heading off. Sorry, my nose is running because I just had dinner, and I had very, very spicy chicken and rice. So yeah, this week I met a couple. When I was heading off to Cambodia, I was researching which company I should use for travel, and one that I heard over and over again was a company called Giant Ibis. They're a Cambodian company, but they're the ones that had the extra $5 to get the visa thing. And so I looked online for videos, and I found this couple. They're from Australia, and their name is Frank and Sarah. And they'd made a video about how good the service was to Cambodia. When I checked it, they had just been there. Like it was a matter of days from when I was looking to book it. So I sent them a message on, just commenting and stuff. And I like they're calm, chill. They're like similar style people to me. I'm like, you know what? These folks are cool. I like them. So we've been chatting ever since. And so, yeah, okay, this guy I don't kill. So yeah, we're going to meet up this week. We're heading out Tuesday, I think it is. It's the day that we've decided. We're going to hang out together and do my first collaboration with other content creators. And it's weird. I mean, I've done a boat ton of collabs here. I've met dozens of people doing this. Like, I'm not afraid to meet other people or anything. And they've got 1,100 subscribers. I mean, they're starting it out too, and I appreciate that. And yeah, so they want to hang out and meet up, and so they're staying in a place called Pattaya, and it's a beach village that's about 2 hours, hour and a half, 2 hours from where I am in Bangkok. So just going and getting near the beach is important enough for me, but going to meet some new folks and hang out, and to kind of discuss YouTube and vlogging and talking about the business. And they've started out not too long before I did. I think they've been doing it for just over a year, and I'm 6 months, right? So, and I'm just coming close to 300 subscribers, which is great because I left Canada having 70. And yeah, to have that many already, and I think I've got close to 70,000 views on the channel. It's crazy. Shorts where I get most of my views, because it's you can have some random shitty thing. It's oh look, I'm out at the mall and there's a giant Pikachu on the ground, so let's take a little quick video of that. Oh look, I got 2,500 views on this stupid thing. It's really weird and random what shorts are. I appreciate shorts for what it is, and that's drawing people into my channel, and I've got no problems with that. But I'm a long form content kind of guy. So yeah, that's where my passion is, making regular videos. But no, it's it's doing its thing. I'm making a go, and here I am going to meet some new folks, go to a new area, hopefully get more inspiration. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a couple videos out of hanging out with them, or at least one video in collaboration with them, and a couple more when I'm there. Not too sure if I'm going to be spending the night down in Pattaya yet, or I might just grab a hotel when I'm there. I'll decide when I get there. If I like, you know what, this is great, I'm going to hang out here for a couple of days. I can, so. And then the week after, looks like I'm going to try to get up to Chiang Mai, which is a place that I want. Okay, let's do this thing. I remember this. I'm going to cheese it. How am I missing? Okay. Just keep shooting. It's funny how some miss. Yeah, so I'm looking at in a couple of weeks now, I'm going to be heading back to Cambodia. My visa's here until the 4th of March, but I'm going to head over for the end of February. And the process to get an apartment, fairly basic and simple. You go and take a look at them. You pay first and last. And then that's it. You get the keys the next day. They want a day so that they can actually clean the apartment for you. It's that silly. A couple of places I looked at, they were actually hotels that rent by the month as well. So it's like an apartment, but you can get it for the month or for the week or the day or whatever you want. So, and all of the places I was looking at have a 3-month contract for lease. So I'm not bound by anything. So I can get a 1, 3, 6 month or a year extension on my visa. So I'm going to do the I'm going to do 6 months is what I'm thinking of for the first one. And then what I'm going to do is look for work. Chance of getting a job teaching English. Also potentially a job doing the real estate. So I found out that there might be an opportunity doing that. So I could get part-time work and kind of offset my bills, and then I won't be just burning through my money instead. That will allow me to stay much, much longer. Because I've made the decision, man. I don't want to deal with winter again. Talking to all my friends and stuff, and it's like I have friends in Florida and friends in Canada, and it's been like, so how's the weather been? And they're like, it's shit. It's like snowstorm and like cold bombs, and it's horrible. And I'm like, yeah, it's 34 degrees here. And everybody just kind of like, yeah, fuck off, kind of thing. And I justified. I would be telling you where to go to. But yeah, oh man. So anybody that knows me personally, I have a passion for arts. I love art. I went to school, wanted to get an art degree. I love drawing, painting, sculpting, the whole shoot match. That's why I like making videos. It's part of my process of being a creative person. So when I was in Siem Reap, first couple of days just kind of bummed around, just hung out, not doing anything of any great importance, just kind of wandering the streets and seeing what it was like, and falling in love with the city, in all honesty. That's a lot of stuff. Let's take a look at what I got. That's not it. The silk boots, the gold. Well, those are good. Thanks for not giving me anything else of any great importance. I got boots, right? Yeah, it could have been nice to get something else, but it is what it is. Congratulations to me. I did a thing. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad at all. So anyway, like I was saying, passion for art, right? So third day in, and I do a Google search, and then I find a place called Artisans Encore. And from the notification from what Google was saying, it was basically it was like an area you could go where a bunch of local folks were being taught and trained how to make art in the historical way. So it was making silk garments, sculptures, paintings, metalwork, all kinds of stuff. And so I thought, you know what? I'm going to go take a look at this thing because that's right up my alley. And like I said, I was already kind of feeling the vibe. Like something just was clicking with me when I was in Siem Reap. Like I was motivated every day, going out for walks, and like I loved the water. Like there was a little river that went through it, and then there was like all the food, and like it wasn't expensive. Like, great cups of coffee, great meals. Everything was so good. I'm like, there's got to be a downside to this, and But then I went to this art thing, and when I got there, man. And I didn't have much in the way of expectations. It was one of the first places that I was going to that I had scheduled for myself to go to. And like I said, I've had nothing but trouble getting that kind of stuff going here in Bangkok. So I get there and I'm walking through and there's just a vibe. Like it's just something's going on that's clicking with me. And then they have a gift shop when you're leaving. And so, I thought, you know what I'm going to do is I will pick up something from the gift shop because I needed something a little tchotchke for myself, something to say that I was in Cambodia, and I wanted to get myself a little treat. And they had all kinds of nice stuff. It was really, really well done. Prices were not exorbitant or pricey. It was reasonable. I ended up buying myself a little jar of it was a jar of jasmine perfume, solid perfume. I wear jasmine, something that I've done for years. So I was like, this is nice, and it smelled great. $9, and it was a nice, sustainable, and it helped the people. I'm like, this is great. And the lady that was helping me out, she was a local worker, very in tune with everything going on, full of information, very chatty, and very gracious. She was very proud of her country, very proud of where she was working. And that, plus being where I was kind of like that bell going off in my head. I'm like, dude, you're home. Like, you're at a place where you can, any place that the arts is recognized as something as a potential, like it's a career. Like they're teaching kids and adults how to do things and make a sustainable wage for themselves. So, Cambodia's been hit hard by a lot of, they've had a tough go of things. Just look up the history of Cambodia if you want to look into any of it. The fact that the people are as amazing as they were is a testimony to how wonderful they truly are. And as a foreigner there, they treated me with nothing but respect and love, and it was like I felt comfortable the whole time I was there. So, yeah, I'm nothing against Thailand, nothing against Bangkok. Just the vibe is different, man. Just it's a different vibe, and I think you gotta go where you need to go. And I came to Southeast Asia for specific reasons. I've been dealing with my own personal demons, and I've been wanting to do more with my life. So, if this turns out to be a thing that, hey, I can go and take a course at this place and learn how to make some artwork the way that traditional Cambodian people do. Are you freaking kidding me? Yeah, I'm in. If that turns into something more, great. If it turns into me just finding a place to live that I'm comfortable and I'm happy, even better. I don't think you can ask for more in your life, man. Like, to be honest, being comfortable, being happy, I think that's all you really need. And with that being said, I have no idea how long I've rambled here, but I am good. I hope you guys are doing well and taking good care of yourselves. I do want to thank everybody for your support and love for Cube World. I check the numbers, and it's always good, man. It's always good. People still dig and vibe on the cube world. It makes me very happy. But anyway, guys, take care. I'll see you soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
This is a song for all